He's not a bad witness. You know, I certainly advised, and most of the people on the defense team advised him to stay off the witness stand at his murder trial, and that was the right advice at that time. He has no shot at all, I think, at winning on the issue of his lawyer telling him to stay off the witness stand. That's just tactical advice. He has a really good shot if he can prove that he wasn't told about an offer of 2 years.
But is that plausible? Is that likely?
Yes, yes, and it happens. It happens all the time. Lawyers want their chance to be on television. In this case, he argues that the lawyer may have had a conflict of interest. I have seen many cases, and they've been reversed, when the lawyer fails to communicate an offer. The third issue is if the lawyer, in fact, gave him advice prior to his going into this room, saying this is what you can do, this is what you can't do, he clearly had a conflict of interest. He was then a witness, not a lawyer. So on 2 of the 3 issues, he has some chance of prevailing. Now, I think everybody out there ought to face one reality. If this were not O.J. Simpson, and if all Americans didn't believe that he had killed his wife and gotten away with it, no way is he going to get this kind of sentence for doing what he did. He is being punished for what many perceive as having gotten away with murder.
Would you go along with that?
Well, I mean, first of all, I think that's insulting to the judge who was the one who sentenced him. Having said that, I would respectfully disagree with Mr. Dershowitz in reference to his statement, O.J.'s not a bad witness. O.J. did testify in the civil case where the Goldman family and the estate of Nicole Brown Simpson were suing him for the killing of both of those individuals. And he did testify, and the jury did not believe him. And they found that he was liable for the wrongful death of both Nicole and of Ron. So I actually at the time, and said in my book, I said that he should have been investigated for perjury at that time because of what he testified to, that he'd never hit, slap, punched Nicole. And that he said that, he testified to that, standing beside or sitting beside large blown up photos of her with a black eye. And obviously that was not true. So having said that, he actually has 19 grounds that the judge is allowing him to present evidence to as to why he should be granted a new trial out of the 22 that he wanted, and we'll see whether he's successful with any of them.
But you know, the issue of whether he should be punished for what he was previously acquitted of bears some resemblance to what's going on with the IRS now. You know, if you don't like somebody, you apply a double standard of justice to him, whether it's auditing him or giving him a harsher sentence. And Gloria, I would like you to look me in the eye and tell me he would get 33 years for trying to recover his own property if his name weren't O.J. Simpson.
Well, first of all, Alan, I will look you in the eye and tell you this, that he was convicted of robbery, and there were guns present, and although he denies knowing or having criminal intent and all of that, the jury didn't buy it. Okay, so having been convicted of numerous counts, he was sentenced. I don't have any problem with the sentence, and you know, now he's trying to reverse it. We'll see whether or not he's successful.